Hey there, Libras. How you guys doing? This is Kara, and you found me at Tarot Just Because, and I'm back to do your reading for June 15th through the 30th of 2017. So this reading is for everyone with their Ascendant, Sun, or Moon in the lovely sign of Libra. What's up, guys? If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back, and if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for checking me out. So for the next 2 weeks, this reading is going to be a little bit different than what I've done before. And, you know, I know better than to say that I will never do something, because as soon as I say never is a clear indicator to me that I'm about to change my mind, and I don't know when I will ever learn. So I think in my last string of videos, it was for a few signs. I don't remember who I said it to, but I said I don't do love readings. I don't do specific career readings. I do general readings, and then we get what we get. Sometimes it comes up love, sometimes it comes up career. I let it show up how it wants to show up. But I'm feeling like doing love readings. So we are going to do a love spread for the next 2 weeks for the sign of Libra. So I do want to take just a little bit of time to explain the spread to you, the way that I do my love spreads. So we have 2 cards here to start with, and one is going to represent you and where you are at in the physical world right now. The second card is going to represent the other. Now, this can be your significant other, your marriage partner. It can be the person that you are daydreaming about. It can be someone who you have not met yet that you are in line to connect with at some point. And then for the next 2 cards, we are going to look at where you and the other are at on the soul level. What are you working on a deeper level? The third card is going to be the status of the relationship right now, what's going on between the two of you right now. And this is whether you are actually connected in the physical world yet or not. And then for the last card, we're going to be looking at where the relationship is heading. So, and then we're also going to cap the reading with sort of an environmental card, or a lay of the land, as I like to call it. You know, what is the what's the overall advice? What is the temperature for the entire situation, really? And so I'm also using a different deck this month. I've been using the Mystic Dreamer since I started, but for these readings, I'm going to be using the Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Queen Moon Law. Beautiful cards. And then for your overall advice or the environment of the reading, we're going to be using the Earth Magic Oracle cards. Okay, so Libra, are you ready? Just kidding. Okay, so let's look at where you're at right now in the physical world, in the conscious mind. Libra, you're showing up as the Knight of Cups. Now, does it get any more lovey-dovey than that? So you've got love on your mind. You've got plans for love. You've got somebody that you want to offer something to. You've got, if you're with somebody, you're thinking about how you need to tell them more often how much you love them. You're maybe thinking about doing something kind of sweet for them. Maybe you're thinking of bringing them some flowers or giving them a little back massage or something lovely like that. But you do have an offer of love that you want to make to someone. If this is somebody that you're just kind of daydreaming about right now that you haven't really connected with yet, or you're just newly dating, this is you wanting to kind of, you know, lay something down. You know, hey, I'm feeling you. Are you picking up what I'm laying down? You know, you might, I keep getting just flowers. So you might be like sending flowers to the place of employment for someone that you just went on a date with, and thinking of doing this like kind of sort of grand gesture, grand offer. I'm getting like, you know, you go on one date and you're so taken with this person that because you happen to know where they work, you decide to send them flowers the morning after the date, and you do something even like, I'm getting like, you know, those roses that are, they're mostly white, but they're just red at the tips. I'm getting you like, oh, red is like a little too much, and you know, but white is just, it's not quite enough. So I'm going to do the white with the red tips. You know, I don't know what that rose is called, but it has a name. If you know the name of that rose, put it in the comments down below. It's significant somehow. So this is you wanting to make an offer. Okay. This is what's happening in the physical world with you right now, Libra. So let's see about what's going on with the other, significant other, or someone you're dreaming about, or someone you have not yet connected with. Okay, so they're the Knight of Swords. Excuse me, the King of Swords, not the Knight of Swords. They are the King of Swords here. So this can be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini energies. Doesn't have to be the sign. The signs don't own the cards. They impart their energies upon the cards. And I should go back and say for you, it's Cups energy, it's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy, emotional energy, heartfelt energy, bubbling over. I'm getting bubbling over energy, and probably because it's the Knight and all that stuff we just talked about. So, but for them, they're showing up as the King of Swords. I feel like this is someone that, if you are showing up as a Knight right now, okay, and they're showing up as a King, this is somebody that you really admire. This is somebody that I almost feel like you put them on a pedestal a little bit. They are either high ranking in their job and you really respect that, or they're really loved by friends and family and revered and looked up to. And it's just, you see them as a person who is quite the fucking catch. Excuse my cursing. I've had a couple of comments so far about my cursing. Finally, I've been waiting for them. A couple people don't like it. I apologize. It just, I don't know. It's just, they're just words. Anyway, this is somebody that, oh, it makes me just feel all gooey inside. You're just like, oh, they're the ish, man. Am I outdated? Is that not a cool word to say anymore? I'm old. I'm older than I look. But they are the bee's knees to you, the cat's pajamas. Speaking of cats, Travis is right here. I'm just petting his little booty. You really think very highly of this person, okay? And you should. This is legit. This is not just how you see them. This is how they are, okay? Capable, good communicator, honest communicator, honest in their dealings. They know how to get things done with words, and that's really impressive to you. It's very attractive to you. You see them as a very strong individual, and this can be a female. If you are someone who's into females, this can be a female. Absolutely, okay? So they are at their best self when they are in the upright. This person is a catch. Okay, so where are you at on the soul level? What are you doing on a deeper level right now? Okay, so we have got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Now, I want to connect the two here. What's going on with you on a deeper level is a Swords card, and where they are showing up in the material world is a Swords card. Okay, so these energies are connected. Air energy is all about our thoughts. It's about creation too. It's not just the fire signs that own creation. It's about communicating effectively, winning people over through words, expressing yourself through words. Sometimes people express themselves through action. Sometimes people express themselves just through emotion, but this is through words. And so I think that you're really actually connecting to this person, okay, on a conscious level, but through your soul's journey, if that makes any sense. Something that is very, very deep down inside of you is connecting to something that is on the surface level for them. This is not a bad thing that you're not necessarily connecting completely on the soul level with each other. You can spiritually connect with something that someone is doing in the physical world. It's not a bad thing. It's oftentimes how people find one another. And so I'm feeling like I'm speaking a lot more to people who are on the precipice of a relationship as opposed to people who are already in a relationship with this person. But these readings speak to everyone. So whether you are already connected or you're just dreaming about this person, take the reading as it applies to you. But I feel like the majority of you are who are watching this are thinking about connecting with someone new. So you really admire them and you are trying to appeal to them by showing them who you are at a deeper level, okay? So you did this by, or are going to do this by making some kind of, as knights do, some kind of grand gesture in communication here, okay? And it's in the reverse though, so I feel like you are actually worried that they didn't receive it exactly the way that you intended it, and you do put this person on a little bit of a pedestal, so you might be kind of nervous about how you came through. Do I look like a fool? Was my message not heard? Do they not understand that I'm actually ready to take a leap here? I mean, we have a knight and an ace, okay? So if this doesn't scream new beginning, I don't know what does. And so you're going, did they really understand what I was trying to say when I was bearing my soul to them? When I when I sent her those flowers, does she think that I am just trying to get a second date ASAP? Or is it like, and I don't mean to be whatever, but you know, I mean, we didn't sleep together. Does she think that I'm just trying to get her to sleep with me and I'm a little anxious for that? So I'm going to send her flowers and try to move things forward. I know not everybody works that way, but I'm just getting that. Like, you're just so second guessing this gesture that you have made. Again, we're looking at the next 2 weeks. So this could still be to come. Okay. It could have already happened. It could still be to come, but that's just the picture that I'm getting is like, oh my God, I made this big grand gesture. And do they really understand what I was trying to say? I was so genuine. I'm just nervous. There's such a catch. They're like totally above me, which they are not. Okay. But when you're a knight and they are a king, it's kind of how you see them. Okay. So I'm just like all Twitter pated and a flutter. Like I'm getting a little like carried away. I feel like you're really super into somebody and you're just doubting yourself and questioning yourself so much, but you're beautiful. You're beautiful. So, okay. Where are they at on a soul level? What are they working on deep down underneath right now? Secrets. Let's find out. So 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. Pentacles energy, earth energy, practical energy, day-to-day life energy, keeping shit moving energy. When the 5 of Pentacles is in the upright, it can be the feeling left out in the cold card. Okay. Having no doors to knock on, not a friend in the world. So it's in the reverse. So this is like, either something that they fear that's not real, okay? It could be that. I'm also getting that it's something that they have hang on, let me move this and see if I can get a little bit better. Something that maybe they have gone through in the past that they're kind of coming out of a little bit. So this person could be, I'm just going to lift up this candle because I'm trying to like sort of manipulate the light here so we can see things because the lighting in my house is so terrible. So is something maybe that they have gone through in the recent past. They could have gone through a breakup or something that they are sort of getting over. Okay. And you know, they're king. You're not necessarily going to see on the outside everything that they're going through on the inside. This is a person who knows how to manage upsets in life, knows how to manage disappointments. And so it might not be totally clear to you right away. You might find out through other people that they know, people that you guys know in common or something that, oh my gosh, they actually just separated only 6 months ago. You know, I mean, you know, they're out there dating and meeting people and they're ready to go, but gosh, it was actually quite recent. So they could still be kind of licking some wounds that you don't actually know about. That's what they're working on a soul level, but they are out in the world as a king. So they're ready to go. So what is the status of the relationship right now? So where are we at? Well, we're at a little bit of an impasse. We have the 2 of Cups in reverse. So guys, it's still the 2 of Cups, okay? Here it is in the upright. Look at them. Isn't that beautiful? It's these 2 trees like intertwined. This little heart hanging above them. It's just so gorgeous. Let me see if I can, there we go. It's just really beautiful. So it is in the reverse. All right. So there's a delay or a resistance to this, but it's still showing up. Okay. It doesn't show up if the potential is not there. All right. So looks like status of the relationship right now is not a lot, but a great deal of potential. So that's not so bad. And you know, you've picked a good one. Okay. This is a good one. This is somebody worth pursuing. It's somebody worth being a little bit patient with. If they seem like they're a little bit slow moving, you know, the King of Swords, he's an intellectual. Okay. He is very intellectual. He is not the King of Cups. He's certainly not the King of Cups in reverse. Definitely not the Knight of Cups, which is you, who's ready to come rushing in. I love you. This guy is actually quite practical. He's almost an honorary earth sign, really, especially in the upright. So, you know, you may need to practice a little bit of patience with this person. They may be going through a little bit more underneath than you are aware of right now. Does not mean that they are not intrigued by you. Does not mean that they are not interested in you. It just means that they're just not quite finished mucking through everything that they need to get through from the past. Some past hurts, okay? So last card, let's take a peek at where this relationship is heading. it's not like happily ever after right this minute, but this is a good card. You guys got the 8 of Wands, okay? 8 of Wands in the upright. Fire energy, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, the signs don't own the card, only impart energies upon the card. This is fiery energy. This is messages coming in. This is, it's kind of a hasty card. Hi, baby. It's kind of a hasty card, but it is, it really, really, to me, is in sync with your Knight of Cups energy of wanting to rush in and tell this person maybe how you feel or do something nice for them. This can be something as simple as just like stopping by their work and bringing them their favorite coffee, and then just, here you go, I just brought this for you. See you later. Call me sometime. That kind of thing. It can be something small. Excuse me, something going on in my throat. But some people refer to the 8 of Wands as almost like Cupid's arrow. It can be kind of Cupid's arrow. It's funny. It's a Wands card. It's an action card. But to me, it's the most romantic of all of the Wands cards. So in the future, where this is moving is just some more messaging back and forth, okay? I think that these messages are going to come primarily from you. This king here that you've got your eye on, that king can be female, again, if you're into females. This is you still kind of reaching out, sending messages. How was your day? How's it going? Would like to see you again. And it's all good. It's received well. They are, I think, ready to embark upon something if they can move at their own pace. Okay, so the advice to you is to simmer down now, just a little bit, simmer down, especially if you're really into this person. Be a little bit patient with them, and don't you have such a crush on them that you're it's like you're so nervous that you have already said or done something wrong. And when I say already, I mean it depends upon when you're watching this video. You might not watch it till June 25th. It is for the 15th through the 30th of June, but again, the energies can kind of spread to a little bit in the past, or even stretching into July a little bit. So whenever it is that you do make this gesture, once you've made it, that's when you're like, oh, was it too much? Shit, did I embarrass myself? Oh God, what am I going to do now? Oh, I don't know. Okay, so it's really the beginning of something. That's what I'm getting most of all, is that this is for singles. So if we're talking about a couple, okay, it is really just that you are feeling that spark kind of reignited, okay, where you want to sort of take things back to how they felt when you first met. And this person has, with the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse and kind of coming out of being left out in the cold, okay, if you are already a couple, I feel like that's like they are just now kind of coming out of a phase in their life or with themselves, where they've been really wrapped up in something not you, okay, whether it's work or some kind of family obligation. Maybe they had a sick relative or something that they've been taking care of, and they haven't had a whole lot of room in their brain for you and for romance, and you're getting really kind of motivated to get back to that a little bit and sort of wanting to make this gesture and actually feeling those kind of butterflies, even for this person that you're married to, because you guys haven't like gone down that road in a long time, and so you're a little nervous. It maybe, I'm like, if you're female, maybe you're like thinking of grabbing some lingerie or something and surprising them, and you're going, oh my God, am I gonna look like a fool? Is my husband going to go, what the hell are you doing? Where are your regular pajamas? That's it, but it's in your head. That's not how they're going to react. It's in your head. Okay. So let's move on to your advice for the next 2 weeks for your Oracle card. And a love reading. Lucky Libra. Lucky Libra. So you got the compassion card. Okay. So what this is really speaking to me about more than anything else really is for you to be aware of what is happening with the other person on a soul level. Okay, so that 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, either coming out of something that was painful and still kind of mucking through that a little bit, or just coming out of some major responsibilities that have been distracting them for quite some time and keeping them away from you somewhat. Practice compassion, okay? There is love there, all right? And through practicing compassion is where you are going to feel it reciprocated, okay? And where you meet in the middle. All right, that's how that's going to come to be. So that's your mantra for the next 2 weeks. That's what you are to focus on, and the rest will fall in line and fall into play. All right, Libra, you guys, wonderful. I should do love readings more often. You're my second one now, and they were both phenomenal. So I don't know. Let's see. If you want to book a private reading with me, if this did not resonate with you and you want to talk about your situation, or if this did resonate and you want to talk about it a little bit further, my email is in the description below, but it's carolou32@gmail.com. My prices and everything are down there. Shoot me an email. We'll figure something out. I'd love to hear from you. If you are not a subscriber so far, please subscribe and join our community. We are super fun. Please like and share the videos. Give me a thumbs up if this was helpful or even just entertaining. And Travis fans, he says, meow. So anyways, Libra, thank you so much for joining me. And I will speak to you guys on the 1st of July. And you know what to do. Until then, take very, very good care and be well. All right. Bye, Libra.